To upgrade the memory or the hard drive, it actually is pretty easy. It's just simply removing the battery, 2 screws, and pop the keyboard off, and there's like a little memory access door. So let's go ahead and start out here, like so. Now there's going to be 3 screws here. There's one here, one there, and one there. So, over, don't lose the screws as they come out, like I almost did here. Now open it up. To get the keyboard out, get a really skinny screwdriver like this in the hole where the screw went to kind of see the keyboard moving there. Got loose, you hear that? Now it's loose. Now I can just grab it here and feel on the edges. The other clip here. And now when you pull this back, careful of the keyboard cable here. You don't want to just like pull it off and then rip the cable out. And what you got to do here, so the trick here is to get either a small screwdriver or your fingernail if you're able to do that, and you want to just push this clip here and the clip on the other side here and just slide it out like that. And that'll essentially allow you to pull the keyboard ribbon cable out. Oh, don't do that. You don't want to jab the motherboard. With those popped out a little bit, you can grab the cable, slide it out. So, get your Phillips screwdriver back in here. Pull it out. There's your memory. I've already upgraded it, but take these 2 pins here, slide this one that way, this one that way. So got 1 and 2. Slide it out, and of course if you want to remove the hard drive, all you gotta do is take out that 1 screw, grab this, slide it to the left, pull it out, and now just like we did with the keyboard, you want to remove the ribbon cable for the touchpad, but it's a little different. Instead of pulling 2 things to the side back, like the keyboard here, we want to just lift this up, like that. And then pull it out like so. So now with the hard drive and the memory removed, you may want to go ahead and start checking out the wireless card, Bluetooth, the TV card, whatever, what have you. Everything's actually on the top side of the motherboard, just underneath the palm rest in this plastic bezel. And luckily as well, it's not hard to take off. There's 3 screws up top here and then 4 on the bottom. You just pry it off. So let's go ahead and take off the bottom screws, which are these 4 along the bottom. Go ahead and do that and fast forward it. Yep. Turn it over and lose all the screws. Just gotta open it up here. And now there's 3 screws left. We've got 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. Let's go ahead and take those guys out. So now you're ready to take it out. You want to first remove the power cable here, bezel. Just pops right out. And now the trick to getting this taken off, if you have a credit card, that'll really help. You can use a screwdriver, but since it's, you know, metal on plastic, it'll probably rip it up. So take a credit card here, where it's already kind of loose, and just kind of pry up a bit. See how it's loose there? With that loose, you can take this, slide a card under here, like so. Then, just go along the edges here. You can hear it snap all the way and cringe a little bit, but you're fine. Just the little clips coming out, undone. So you just continue going along the entire edge here. Don't go too far in, you might, I mean, you'll hit the motherboard, but unless you're like jabbing it in there, you should be okay since it's plastic, but of course, be gentle. Take it about up to here, and then up to about there. So now it should be pretty loose right about here. And what you want to do at this point is lift it till it snaps. You think you broke it. Oh, I broke it. No, you didn't. You're good. So now it's really loose, as you can see. Just pull it straight out. And you now have access to everything else. Wireless card here. You got 2 speakers here and there. Now, I guess I ordered the basic model. I assume there's a mini PCI slot here and something there, perhaps that's where the Bluetooth would go. I'm not sure. And they don't have the, I guess, I don't know, headers or whatever you want to call it for the other cards, like for the TV card, the Broadcom HD accelerator. But as you can see here, I guess it's the Atom processor, the memory, and what have you. And then, so you know, replace whatever you want to do back together. You just simply do everything in reverse. Take this, make sure the touchpad cable doesn't get pinched anywhere and it's like in the middle here. Slide it in until it's, you know, feels like it's in the right spot. Kind of push it till it clips. I heard it right there. You hear that? And it should all just kind of go in. I mean, there's not really anything else to say about it until you kind of feel it clip in. Just kind of press it all around until you can't really see a gap anywhere here. I can here. And any remaining little clips that haven't engaged should actually fix themselves as you screw everything back in. Put the 3 screws back in. 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and put the power button cable back in there. Just slide that sucker back up in there. Like so. And put some pressure on that so it stays there while you clamp it closed with a little. There you go. Touchpad's back in. Go ahead and close it. 4 screws along the bottom. Put the hard drive here. Slide it in. Slide it back. Take your 2 gig stick of memory. Slide it in. Push down till it clips on both sides. Get this little metal memory door. And if you haven't managed to lose the hard drive screw yet, put that back in. Alright, so the keyboard. Now keep in mind, there are 2 little clips on either side the keyboard kind of fits into. One there, and one there. So just be aware of that, mindful of that when you put it back in. It fits in there with. Slide the keyboard cable back in here. Lock it back into place. As you push one in, the other one might come out a little bit. So you may need to do it a couple times on both sides. All right. Put it back in the clips. Push on each side. Don't click. Well, one side might. Oh, in the front. Look at that. Okay. It's all smooth and flush here. So it should be good. Screw in the keyboard screws. And slide the battery in like this. These clips go in there. Clip, lock down, flip it around. Now, push the power button and hope you didn't break it. Oh, it's orange. Oh, low battery. That's okay. Turn back on. Let's check out memory. 2 gigs. All right, and the keyboard works. Look at that. Good luck and enjoy.